So we're here at Marriott's Shadow Ridge. We have a 2-bedroom villa in the Villages phase. Are you planning a trip here in the near future? Well, you'll probably want to stick around. I'm going to take you on a tour through our villa right after this. Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy. We're going to take a quick walk through our 2-bedroom villa here in the Villages phase at Marriott's Shadow Ridge in Palm Desert, California. But before we do, I want to let you know on this channel, I provide my knowledge, tips, and advice to help you get the most from your timeshare ownership. And if you don't even own timeshare, but you love visiting these fantastic resort properties, I also do villa tours, resort tours, and resort reviews as well. So be sure to stick around, hit that subscribe button down below, and also click on that notification bell, and you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. So let's head inside here. We're going to take a look at our 2-bedroom lock-off villa, Marriott's Shadow Ridge, Villages phase, Palm Desert, California. Okay, so let's head inside and check it out. Okay, so when you first come in the door here, you have a little bit of an entryway. Small table there with a mirror on the wall. And then right over here, you have a small kitchen. Got granite countertops. Do have a knife block, some coasters, placemats. Pretty good size double sink here. Coffee maker with starting coffee supplies. And you have toaster, you have a blender, you do have your microwave oven and a range oven cooktop there. So pretty good size. Well, shouldn't say pretty good size. It is actually kind of a small little kitchen here. Not a lot of room to work in there. Probably only enough for one person. And in the cabinets, you're going to find glassware here for 6 people. There's enough for 6 in here. When we look at the studio side, we'll see there's enough for 2 in there. It makes 8 total. So there's dinnerware in here as well. So enough for 6. And then down in the drawers, I'm sure we have some cooking utensils. And under here, well, that's just the trash. Over here, we have the silverware. So silverware for 6 as well. Let's see, this is probably pots and pans. Yep, there's the full set of stainless steel pots and pans, and there is a non-stick skillet down there. Some starting supplies. You have some dish soap, you have some dishwasher detergent, extra trash bags. And over here, just some more utensils, strainer, pizza cutter, vegetable peeler, and over here, some additional cooking utensils. And looks like a spatula. They do have a corkscrew and a can opener there as well. So down here, looks like we have some containers for maybe for leftovers, storage containers. You do have a measuring cup, and down here, there's some baking dishes and serving dishes as well. So pretty good kitchen here. Nothing too spectacular. Is an island here as well, where you have a couple of stools that push up to it. So it is not too bad. If you're wondering what this little thing is, well, that's our travel router. We plugged it in so we could connect it up to the Wi-Fi. They do have a fridge here as well, and something I'm not big on is these bottom freezer refrigerators. Big drawer here. It does have an ice maker, but I had a lot of trouble trying to figure out how to turn that ice maker on when we got here. You essentially have to take the drawer out, then the ice maker's back in the corner, and you're gonna have to get down on the floor, reach up in, and there's a switch on the side. They almost always have those turned off when you check in, so it was a bit of a pain to get it turned on. And then you have the refrigerator up on top here. We ought to have some soda and some cold brew iced tea brew in there. So pretty good refrigerator. Looks like ours is missing a drawer. Not sure what that's all about, but there is also a pitcher up here. Now, right over here, we have, behind these doors, is where you'll find stacked washer and dryer. High efficiency, so you can do your laundry while you're here. There is a dustpan over here, but I'm not seeing any broom. You just gotta have this Bissell here for sweeping the carpet. And the air conditioning unit is in here as well. So now that we've seen the kitchen area, let's head in here. We're gonna take a look at the living room, dining room area. So you do have a dining room table for 6 people on the wall over there. Nice big mirror. Really nice lighting. We noticed this villa is actually really bright. Has lots of lighting. And over here, kind of a cool piece of artwork on the wall. And then over here is the main living room area. Couple of chairs, sofa that pulls out into a queen size sleeper sofa. Coffee table here that couldn't be any further away from the sofa. You do have a end table over there with some exposed USB and power outlets. And then as we move past the window, lots of light in here from the window as well. You do have a large flat screen television up on the wall there above a fireplace. So let's see, I think there's a switch here for the fireplace. And look at that, it turns on. You might not be able to see it too well in the video, but just an electric fireplace here, I believe. I don't think that is gas in any way, but it probably does put out some heat. Looks like it does. So might be better in the winter months when it's maybe a little bit cooler here in Palm Desert. Sure, also in here there was supposed to be, or at one time was, a DVD or Blu-ray player in there, but there's nothing there now. All they have here is kind of like a plug in there, so not exactly sure what you'd use that for, if anything, but that's there. Maybe you bring your own DVD player, you can plug it in. That there does go out to the patio, but we'll be taking a look at that at the very end of the video. Okay, so now that we've seen the main living area of the 2-bedroom villa here at Shadow Ridge Villages, we're gonna come in here and check out the master bedroom. You have a chair over there in the corner, couple of nightstands, and a king-size bed here. And at the end of that, a nice large flat screen television. So definitely a pretty good sized master bedroom here. And then looks like here we have maybe a closet with some extra bedding for the pull-out sofa, ironing board, storage, and your in-room safe. Okay, and then just adjacent to the master bedroom area here, the bed, you do have a large tub here. It looks just like a garden tub. No jets in there, just kind of for soaking and sitting. There's a very large mirror back behind that. And then across from it here, you have a vanity, just a single vanity out here. There's another one in a separate room where the toilet is. We'll take a look at that here in just a second. But yeah, just a single vanity here. You do have a makeup slash shaving mirror here on the wall. And then in here is where you'll find the toilet and shower. It does just look like it's a pocket door here that kind of separates this from the main master bedroom area. Additional single vanity right here. And then somewhat medium-sized walk-in shower. Yeah, so not too bad of a walk-in shower here. No shower seat, unfortunately, and doesn't look like it has any handrails either, so keep that in mind. One other thing I do want to point out, in the master bedroom here, and in fact, throughout the entire villa, there are no ceiling fans here in the Shadow Ridge Villages phase in these 2-bedroom villas. A bit of a disappointment. The enclaves that we stayed in last year actually has ceiling fans. If you want to see a video 2-bedroom villa tour of the enclaves phase, I'll put a link in the upper right. Okay, now we're heading into the studio side of this 2-bedroom lock-off. In here you do have another king-size bed. Just pointing out the lack of a ceiling fan again. Fortunately, that is a big drawback, but I'll let you know the air conditioning is working excellent. We do have a kind of a small kind of love seat over there. It does look like it pulls out probably into maybe a double bed, something like that. And over here, you do have just a little kind of dining setup here. Because this is a lock-off, you can have just this side of the room stay in just the studio, so it does have a little dining area here, but no ottoman or coffee table, which is a little bit strange. Over here, there's that king-size bed again. Do have a couple of nightstands, and they do have exposed USB and power outlets. And then over here, we do have a large flat screen television. The door kind of gets in the way of that a little bit though when it is fully open. Atop, pretty good size chest of drawers there, so large LG television. Definitely, they don't skimp on the TVs in these villas. We have a pretty good living area here in this studio side of the villa. Inside this door here, we do have another closet with another in-room safe, more bedding, ironing board, and you'll also find a full-length mirror here as well. As we continue in here, we do have a small kitchenette. Not too much of a kitchen here, but standard for a Marriott studio. You have a small sink, coffee maker, toaster, starting coffee supplies, some dish towels, some dishcloths, microwave oven, and in here we do have dinnerware for, looks like 2 people, and there is an ice bucket up there because if you're just staying in the studio side, there is no ice maker because you only have a small bar-sized refrigerator down here. Not really too much to the refrigerator, but it does look like it has a small ice box in it. So if you get some frozen things, well, there's not a lot of room there, but there is some room for maybe something really flat. And then in here you do have some silverware. And the next drawer down, you have a can opener, a corkscrew, a bottle opener, and a couple of steak knives. And then under here, just some starting kitchen supplies and where you'll find the trash. Now, let's go in here into the guest bathroom. Not really much of a guest bathroom here. Kind of small. You do have a single vanity with a mirror there. Some storage underneath there. Over here you have the toilet. Plenty of towels, and then here is just a bathtub with a pretty good sized rain shower head up here. So now that we've seen the inside of this villa, we're going to head out. There's actually 2 patios to take a look at. Okay, so the patio we're going to be taking a look at here is the studio side of the 2-bedroom lock-off. So if you just have a studio booked, you will have this patio out here. Get that door closed behind me. And here you do just have a small table with 2 chairs. There is no overhead ceiling fan up above. I don't see any electrical outlets out here, so you're not going to be working on this patio unless you're running an extension cord. But we do have a golf course view, so here's the golf course at Shadow Ridge. Some people out there playing golf, walking up to the greens. And just beyond that, you can see the mountains here in Palm Desert, Palm Springs, and those buildings over there just beyond those trees, that's Shadow Ridge Enclaves section. So pretty good view from this patio, but let's go check out the bigger patio, the main patio on the 1-bedroom side. Okay, so just cutting across through the living room here, we're gonna go out and check out this patio. Maybe. That is a really strong lock. Give me 1 second. Okay, I got it figured out. The patio out here, oh wow, this is actually a pretty good sized patio. You do have 4 chairs and actually a pretty large table. And then over here, there's actually a lounge chair. So that's really cool to have. But again, no ceiling fan up above. And I'm not seeing any electrical outlets out here either. But kind of an octagon shaped patio here, not screened in, just like the other one over on the studio side. But you do have great views out here to the golf course. But I noticed there's a little bit of lack of privacy on these patios because you have some other patios kind of right beside you. Okay, so there you have it, the 2-bedroom lock-off here at Marriott's Shadow Ridge in the Villages section. Just kind of curious, do you have a trip planned here in the near future? Or your thoughts if you're an owner here or if you've been here before. I'd love to know all about them. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help out these videos, helps to get them out to more people looking to come here at Marriott's Shadow Ridge in Palm Desert, California. And if you want to see more videos all about timeshare, check out the description box below. And for another video from here at Marriott's Shadow Ridge. Check out this one right up here, and YouTube. They think you like that one down there. Be sure to subscribe. You can do so by clicking on my picture right here. Hit that notification bell. And until next time, remember, the best destination is always a timeshare.